tokens.
David Palmer's mana base is pretty interesting. He's playing 27 land, a great number. I like that number a lot. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 1. It's awesome.
Alright, so they're taking a look at their hands. David in the purple sleeves, Brian in the red.
Yep. David will be on the draw this match, or this game.
No one drop for Brian.
Yeah, both players on 7 cards.
No one drop for David either. oh wait, I don't think he's playing it. Your tragic slip. Oh.
That barely counts. Brian Austin, a land. No, wow, no turn
No
2.
2-drop.
I'm interested to see what kind of hand he kept here. Maybe one relying on his sideboard cards like Mana Leak and Celestial Purge or something.
It seems to me, though, he'd really want his Mana Leaks for later, you know,
Yeah.
to take care of those Planeswalkers.
Me too.
Is that a Geist? Methinks?
Can't quite tell.
Methinks that is a Geist.
That's a scary card for David Palmer. He has no creatures to block that with. All he can do is Lingering
Liliana.
Souls.
Well, he's got Liliana.
Liliana, yeah. I think we maybe will see Liliana taken out in this matchup, just because it's so bad against Doom Traveler.
Oh, he's got a Liliana in his hand.
Oh, in his hand?
Yeah.
Oh my, why didn't that get boarded out? Yeah, Liliana in hand. Well, against this draw from Brian Austin, it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Especially if that's a Geist. Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's brutal.
And David's like, gotta go get this one.
And instantly get my land.
Well, I think I saw he had another Isolated Chapel in his hand. So.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
This will guarantee that his chapel comes into play untapped.
Oh.
Yeah, David Palmer's hand is stocked. He has Day of
Liliana
Judgment.
comes down. And
Liliana. Garrick
5,
Relentless.
4, 3, 2,
1. Slam.
Liliana.
Nice countdown. I would have gone like 3 seconds.
And bye-bye, Geist. She says, no, thank you. Go away now. Bye-bye. And Brian untaps.
So he has another land. I think he has an O-ring, but that's so painful to use an O-ring on a Liliana on one counter. I would think he'd save that for a more powerful Planeswalker.
Take a look at his hand. I think I see a Plains. And
Yeah, really hard to tell the way he's holding his cards.
kind of, there's Moreland Hot. Let's see.
Marlin Hunt, go, wow. So Brian Austin's only action is make a token on end step.
I mean, it looks like he's got.
There's a better look at David
Oh.
Palmer's hand.
And he pulls it away.
I did see an Elspeth Tyrell before it went away. This card's Garrick Relentless.
And looks like Brian discarded a Moreland Haunt.
Yeah, and you know, David Palmer has no land. He has just those 3 available to him. So Brian Austin has a chance to get back in this game.
Yeah, it looked like he had a Hero of Bladehold in his hand, or a Mirren Crusader. It was a Mirren card. I saw the reflection of the.
Right.
So.
Both are pretty good against David.
It's like a
I
Glacial
still can't
Fortress.
tell what Mirren card that is. It could even be a Sword of War and Peace.
Oh, this is true. So he's ranging his mana. Ah, it is the sword.
Yeah. And he's gonna be tragic
And,
slipped.
oh, that's so tragic.
That's you're almost as good at that as LSV. You're getting really close.
One day.
Isolated Chapel for David Palmer, so still no green mana. But that Liliana is just going to tick up and up and up, letting him discard his green cards. While Brian Austin discards spells.
And Seachrome Coast. So, not an aggressive draw for Brian. I think that I didn't get to see what his opening hand was, but if it wasn't aggressive enough, I don't know if I would have kept it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what 7 he kept, but it was not aggressive at all. Here we go for 3 mana.
And Fiend Hunter.
Fiend Hunter. Anything to carry the sword at this point for Brian Austin. Any port in the storm. And David Palmer will be happy to Liliana that. Although he could Day of Judgment, he could go for the Throat It.
Yeah, he's got plenty of options here.
Yeah,
Pretty
he does.
stacked hand.
Yeah, that
He's
Liliana.
like, go for the throat. I don't know.
And he just uses Liliana to discard.
He
Seachrome
discards
Coast.
the day.
When you're
Sick
playing,
beats.
you're playing blue-eyed humans, and your opponent discards Day of Judgment.
Yeah.
You are not in good shape. That's just a rule.
And he's like, equip, and David's like,
Sure, that's fine. By the way, go for the throat your guy. And if Brian Austin has a mana leak here, which he doesn't, he could have really punished David Palmer.
nope, no mana leak. Looks like he's just got another 2 lands in hand.
Wow.
So there's Gideon.
So still with no castables, David Palmer. Brian Austin's in better shape than he thinks. If David Palmer just keeps drawing planeswalkers, he'll have a shot to draw some more creatures here.
Brian makes a spirit. He's got spirit. How about you?
And this is not bad. He can kill that Liliana this turn.
No,
Never mind.
Tragic slip.
That's a tragic slip.
Oh, what a tragedy.
And it looks like Brian Austin has finally drawn another creature.
But is it going to be a good enough creature?
Oh no, that 2 mana was just to equip.
Oh.
Brian Austin plays his land.
He's drawn a significant amount of lands this game.
So many.
Oh, wow, there's another land. Yeah.
So Liliana threatening ultimate.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure if Brian Austin has any more creatures in his graveyard. I don't think he does.
He's only drawn the Geist and the Fiend Hunter this game.
Wow.
And there's another Geist.
Another Geist, but will that be enough? Liliana's threatening ultimate next turn. That'll let David...
And he reads about that
boy.
ultimate.
Oh boy, you're not gonna like it, Brian Austin.
No. So now he might just play the Geist just to get him to use Liliana's.
Yeah, I mean, what else can he really do? Oh wow, he
discards.
doesn't play Geist? I don't know why he wouldn't play it there. Just to Moreland Taunt?
Oh.
Unfortunately for him, Liliana's still going to be on 2 counters, even if he directs all the damage to it.
Wow.
And there's Thalia. So Brian Austin not out of this game yet.
No. That's really good for Brian, though, with the Thalia, because it makes all his planeswalkers cost 1 more, and he's been stuck on 4 lands for quite some time.
Yeah, this is like turn 9, and he's still on 4 lands, no green. And we'll see if Brian redirects the 2 to Liliana. It doesn't look like it. It looks like he just dealt the 2 right to David Palmer. Finishes his turn with a re-equip of Thalia.
David's kind of shuffling his hand around.
Yep. Has a Gideon, an Elspeth, and that might be a Oblivion Ring. That's a great draw for him.
That's a really good draw for him.
Now, I think I'd probably just O-ring the Spirit here. No, he chooses the Sword.
The sword.
Ultimately, that's going to be the long game problem for him. And with that hand, it's not unreasonable. So Liliana will make Brian Austin sacrifice a creature.
He chooses Thalia. Oh, I guess he wanted to get her in the
graveyard. Yeah, I still don't like that though, because you have to figure David Palmer's hand is stacked right now.
Yeah.
He's had so many time to effectively loot with that Liliana that, yeah.
So he drew a mana leak, which is good for him. If David draws a land and he tries to, land a Gideon or an Elspeth, he's just like, no.
Right. Well, Liliana should tick
Gideon.
up this turn. Liliana ticks up. Mana leak and Gideon go to the bin. And David Palmer's hand is an Elspeth and a Gideon. So this has been a crazy game here.
Yeah.
David Palmer somehow only has 4 lands.
So Brian has 2 spirits now to take out that Liliana.
Mm-hmm.
Draws another Thalia.
Wow. And all of a sudden, it looks like Brian Austin was in really bad shape this game.
Wow.
David Palmer only has to miss for a few more turns for him to steal this. Wow, Day of Judgment.
Day of Judgment. He still can't. Wow.
This is a ridiculous game here. Brian Austin is out of creatures in his graveyard and is drawing off the top, though. Attacks David for 4 with that sort of halfway tap. And he'll play a Mirren Crusader.
Yep.
If there's any time for David Palmer to draw land, now is the time.
I know.
Just-
And he... and
Oh,
it's a land.
there it is.
There it is. Bye-bye,
Day of
everybody.
Judgment, you.
Do you think if you were Brian, you would have held on to that Mirroring Crusader?
I don't think so. I think he had to cast it. I think he just had to go for it. Hope
Fair
David
enough.
Palmer draws something like a Razor Verge Thicket, something like that.
There's an Honor of the Pure. Makes those spirits a little bit bigger.
Yep. Tickles David Palmer down to 14.
Finally getting some damage in there to David.
Yeah, I know. Now, though, he has 5 mana.
Oh, 5 mana and Planeswalkers.
Uh-oh.
And pew, pew, pew.
Gideon Jura. All creatures attack Gideon. I might have just assassinated that spirit, but that's reasonable. No more creatures left for Brian Austin.
Goes to draw another Thalia. So, looks like Gideon goes down to 2. And David's got an Elspeth. And
Yeah, 4. Okay.
He's got an Elspeth and I can't remember what the other card was that was in his hand.
Oh, wow. Day of Judgment number 4.
Wow.
Off the top. David Palmer had 1 turn to draw that day to kill all those creatures, and he did. Now he'll up Gideon and pass.
And Brian goes, makes another spirit. He's got some spirit this game, I tell you.
Brian really needs an Angelic Destiny right here. Nope, doesn't have it. Champion of the Parish. Not his ideal turn 15 draw,
no.
but he'll take any creature.
Is
David,
that a curse?
oh,
That's
that is a curse.
Well, it just negates his Honor of the Pure.
Right.
But it's still...
Still pretty good. Gideon can now assassinate that spirit if it wants to. Oh, no, that's an Elspeth.
Well, he's got Gideon and Elspeth. He didn't play the curse, he just drew it, looks
Right.
like. So, which...
Yeah, I'm not sure I like the way that this Gideon keeps pumping up. I think I'd just be killing these flyers.
Let's see, looks like Brian draws another land.
Wow. Brian Austin has to have gone through almost half the lands in his deck by now.
I mean, he's only playing, let's see, he's playing 24 lands, so...
So, Champion of the Parish trades with two soldiers.
Brian's happy to get a guy in the yard.
Yeah, he is. And Gideon down to 4. Land number 6 for David, still no green mana.
And curse.
I'll just put that right by that Honor of the Pure, he says. You can have that.
It's been a real swingy game.
Yeah, this is crazy. It seems like David Palmer is just going to run away with it, but about 10 straight draw phases of no land.
I mean, it's just like, it seems like every time Brian's kind of had the gooder, then, you know, David's just like, oh, I top deck what I need.
Exactly.
That's magic. So,
Elspeth finishes off the turn by gaining David Palmer 2 life, 1 for the Gideon, 1 for the soldier.
And is that a Geist?
Wow.
Ooh.
Back and forth, back and forth. And he has Moorland Haunt mana up too. So even if David Palmer can kill that, Moorland Haunt will turn it into a spirit.
Yep.
What if Curse of Death's Hold, every time you cast it on an opponent, you had to let them keep that card?
And it could cost 2 black and 2.
Ooh, well, I think it'd be pretty good.
I think that'd be really good.
Let's see, Star City price on Curse of Death's Hold, $2. Not bad.
Alright, so David draws a Garruk. And it's not really going to be doing anything right now, considering he's got no green mana.
Mm-hmm. So Gideon animates. And those creatures are coming in. Can that Geist just block that soldier token?
I think that Geist can just block that soldier token.
Brian Austin just takes it, seems like.
I guess he's doesn't want him to be up to any tricks. Although I think I still would have just put the Geist in front of the soldier, because
Yeah, I'm not sure what card he could really have there to make that a bad play. But Elspeth finishes the turn, makes some soldiers, and Brian Austin just draws a mana leak. He has picked the worst turns to draw that card.
I know.
Well, he hasn't picked them,
Ouch.
but...
Well, sure. His deck has picked them.
Yeah, exactly. One more Riffle Shuffle, Brian Austin, and probably would have had a perfect draw this game.
So he's thinking about what to do.
Yeah, Geist has to come in. He has to deal with that Gideon Jura, or else it'll just kill him.
Well, the other awesome thing, too, if he wants, he can get rid of the Elspeth. Because after he attacks with Gideon, he can put the Angel token into play attacking Elspeth.
Right. David Palmer, though, does have the blockers. They should be able to block the Geist, I think. Yep, so 2 soldiers and a Gideon trade with that Geist. And now Brian Austin has a creature in his graveyard again.
Yep. He doesn't have that Angel token anymore.
No.
And there it goes.
That'd be good if that stayed in play. David Palmer still without green mana for that Garrick in his hand. Moreland Haunt makes a token. Those are 1/1s, and that blocks.
And trades for the soldiers.
Yep. Elspeth gains life post-combat. David Palmer probably should have done that pre, but that's okay. Because then if Brian Austin can then just not block.
So looks like Brian draws another land for the turn.
Wow.
He just passes.
3 more 1/1s from Elspeth. Now Brian Austin needs some help from the top of his deck. That
Thalia.
Angelic Destiny? Oh, Thalia, okay. So Thalia's first strike right here, actually pretty relevant.
Yeah. Can't see what the other card is in his hand. He's got the mana leak, but it looks like he's holding another card under there.
I'm not sure. Oh, Sunpetal Grove.
There it is.
Be met with a mana leak, though, from Brian Austin.
Finally doing some work with that mana leak.
One more for mana leak. That's okay. Brian Austin has nothing else to play. There we go.
Yeah.
And now those soldiers, I don't think they can really attack.
Nope.
David Palmer just gains 3 life, goes up to 19. So drawing something like an Angelic Destiny here would be pretty good for Brian Austin.
And he goes swinging in.
Wow.
I mean, Brian is at 6.
Yeah, he is. This drops him to 4.
Can't see what that card was.
Now, really hard to tell.
It kind of looked like Sanctuary Cat.
Ooh.
Ow!
That one is a one of in the sideboard.
Yeah, I don't see that in his deck
Nope.
list.
Nope.
Why can't Sanctuary Cat see play?
It would be so good right now.
So good.
It'd be a 1/2. How can you beat a 1/2? I don't think David Palmer could beat a 1/2 right now.
I couldn't beat a 1/2 right now.
Ever.
All right, so David draws a land. And looks like we got 3 more of Elspeth's pals showing up to the party.
Yep, David Palmer threatening lethal next turn. And it looks like he drew a green card. Is that right?
Can't tell. Brian drew a Geist this turn. I think his draw last turn was a land.
Yep. So now he's in a tough spot. He's facing lethal unless he has a creature. Oh, Celestial Purge. Not sure that does anything right now. He's still just dead to David Palmer's attack. We'll see if he can pull another rabbit out of his hat here.
He attacks.
Attack Elspeth. Not sure what Brian Austin has in store for us here.
Yeah. And he just ships the turn.
Attacks David, not... Yeah, and there it is.
And
There's the hand.
Okay.
Wow, what a crazy game that was.
Yeah, it was real swingy. It's back and forth, back and forth. Like.
Yeah, I thought the Humans deck was going to win it for a minute there.
Yeah. Well,
1 Hero Bladehold would have been all it took.
yeah.
But he didn't draw it. any of those
Hero,
post board.
Angelic Destiny.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's really it.